Hello everybody, this is the thejonnymar, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Resident Evil 1 Jill scenario. Last time we finished up with the mansion for good by going underground and finding the battery. So this will allow us to access the next area of the game, and we can get out of these narrow corridors of the mansion forever. Or at least in this scenario. We might be back when we do Chris's scenario at some point in the future. And of course, out here we do have a new hunter hanging around. So, Mr. Hunter, say hello to my little friend. And sorry about that really poor Scarface impersonation. No one said I was a talented actor. At least not myself. So, we're going to be doing quite a bit of backtracking here and running around like an idiot because we have to meet certain conditions to advance on to the catacombs. So let's head back in towards the water area that we had to drain before to head over to the guardhouse. And as you might remember, up here it will rain snakes again. Not that that's a problem. They're pretty easy to avoid. So we'll just do some quick dodging and get through here as quickly as possible. What the? Are you serious? I think that's the first time ever that I've played this game where a snake has actually got me. And you know what? It probably poisoned me too. That would just be the icing on the cake. Well, let's see. We'll have to put the battery in here. Yeah, of course. It poisoned me too. Great. Well, I guess that allows me to talk about poison a little bit. So now we can activate this elevator. And when you're poisoned, you slowly lose health, of course. And so there are some blue herbs up here that I can use. Stupid snake. So hopefully we can get to him before we lose too much health. Let's see here. Run, run, run. I'm on yellow. Hopefully that's fine yellow and not caution. Let's see here. Yeah, it's fine yellow. Okay. That's tolerable. That ain't too bad. So we will continue. We have to use our unimportant crank yet again to refill this pool with water. So stick it in the hole and turn it around, Jill. Bingo. And we are full again. So that should have gotten rid of the little waterfall down in the lower area. And by having the elevator available for us, we can head down there and head down a ladder that is now accessible. Because that's how this place works. You have to do A, B, and C in order to get to D. There's no way around it. Come on, elevator. Get us down there. It's nice that she waits so patiently for it to land. Alright, and with the bazooka, we can pretty much one-shot anything we're going to face at this point. We will descend the ladder. So, welcome to the catacombs. Let's head through this door and see what we find. Barry.
Oh, Jill. What good timing. A moment ago, I heard someone's voice coming from this hole. Let's go together since it's dark and we can't see very well.
Look at Jill's posture there. Yes, I will go with him.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry. Hey, are you all right? I can go first if you want me to.
No. Why don't you stick with me, Barry?
Okay, let's go, Barry. I'm depending on you.
Alright, well, let's head this way. there are a couple items to pick up, and if you wait until after the storyline sequence that's coming up, these hallways are actually filled with hunters, so I feel it's much better to pick up the items now. So I'm going to grab this first aid spray. And to the right, we will, of course, get these generators. No, the power explosive rounds. Wow, 30 of them in stock. That's pretty good. So hang a hard right here. And head through this door. And this is why you have Barry along. Take that. I like how she nods. That's right. And now, one of my favorite games and some of Jill's greatest dialogue coming up. Let's head around this corner. I don't want to oversell it.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Wait there. Are you with anybody, Jill?
Enrico.
What? Oh, yes.
Enrico!
So, Barry and Jill together.
Are you all right, Enrico?
The stars are doomed. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella.
Ugh.
Enrico!
I'm surprised she didn't go to her knees when she yelled that. Poor Enrico. Or Enrico. What's Barry doing? Ah, he's investigating. Well, that's good on you, Barry. So, Enrico couldn't move because of an injury, and if you are still using the Beretta, you can pick up some bullets here. I am done with the Beretta, so I have no interest in that. But let's head back towards the gunman who shot him. Anything going on over here? Ah, what's that? That looks like another crank. Oh man, how many cranks are in this game? Well, let's check it out. Do you think it's important, viewers? Of course not. Let's check the head. Ah, it's hex-shaped. Versus this other crank, which is square-shaped. Ah. So chances are, I'm guessing that'll be important in the not-so-distant future. So say hello to Hunter Central here. But thanks to my little friend, they don't stand much of a chance. So we want to run back towards the entrance to the catacombs, taking out hunters as needed. There's another one up here, around the corner. Ha! Love that. Now, with Chris in this area, you actually get a flamethrower, I think, which is pretty cool. It's not super powerful, but it's nice because it gives you a weapon that you don't have to use up the rest of your ammo. Now, there's a typewriter here, but you have to have ribbons with, and here's a hexagonal hole. Well, luckily we have a hex crank. And now look at this wonderful use of physics. This seems entirely plausible, doesn't it? And we have to go 2 around, not just 1. Because that other part was not good to run on. Jeez. Okay. Well, let's head through this door. We're going to have ourselves a Harrison Ford moment in a couple seconds. Another area you can get the flamethrower. And, uh-oh. It's a boulder. Wonder what's going to happen. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Sprint. And go around the corner. And we made it. So that bursts through the wall, opening up the next area and a really nasty encounter. But first, let's see what was behind the boulder. Oh, is it Barry? Ah, no, it's a hunter. Okay. Well, let's grab these flame rounds. And let's go meet our little friend Hunter. Come get us, buddy. Bam! Look at his face. His stupid look. Alright, here's our next boss battle. Steel yourselves, viewers. Listen to that music. Jeez. Ugh. I'm gonna switch over to the flame rounds. Are you dead? Whoops. Yes, you are dead. Okay, well, that didn't go so bad. One hit. And when it dies, it releases a bunch of little minions, so you want to quickly get out of the room, because they can attack you and hurt you. But being a PlayStation era game, by leaving the room, that cleans everything out, thanks to our umbrella janitor. We'll call him DJ. Over here in the corner, we have some ink ribbons. Of course, we'll take those. And if you don't happen to have it along, you can also get a second combat knife. Now, you need this in order to break through the webbing here on the door, but since I have flame rounds, boom, we'll just do that instead. And yes, that's a pretty big waste of flame rounds, but I never use up all my ammo anyway, so I might as well try to use it all up this time. So this is a save room. We've got a blue herb in case you got poisoned. Thankfully, I didn't. There's also a first aid spray, and it looks like maybe some more ink ribbons. So what I'm going to do is redo my inventory here, heal up with a green herb. And once I'm done with that, we will continue on down the hallway towards the other end of the catacombs. So see you in a bit, viewers. All right. Now we have some new enemies out here. Our wonderful friends, the snakes, make appearances. So quickly dash to the other end of the hall and hang a hard left to dodge that guy. Jeez. It's another area where you can get the flamethrower with Chris. Okay. So, being original, we have another boulder. I wonder what's going to happen here. Of course. If once was good enough, twice is even better. This time you don't get the auto sequence, though. You have to run entirely around the corner. So we get the underground map when we're at the end of the underground, which seems really dumb. But whatever. Who are we to complain? And then in this area, we get a Modisc. So that's Modisc number 2. 2 more to go. And lastly, we have to use this crank spot. And since it's a PlayStation game, you can't use it from right here because we're not in the right perspective. But if we move forward a step, then we can use it, of course. Now look at this. This is even crazier. Look at how big that is. And I'm moving it with a little crank. So you want to use it 3 times. We need to get that opening area that's now going towards the bottom to be on the left side. So one more time, Jill. Put your shoulders into it. There we go. So head around and into our new room. So we are looking for the second medallion. If you remember way back a couple episodes ago, we got the wolf medallion. So now we need, I think, the eagle medallion. So we need to push this onto that pressure spot there on the floor. But how are we supposed to get it away from the wall? Maybe we'll use the crank. Of course. Again, think of the planning that went into this room. And because it's a PlayStation game, again, we can't just pull the little statue away from the wall. We have to use that stupid little platform in the wall in order to do it. Silly. So here's Doom Book 2. Let's open that up. And there's our second medallion. Oh, that one's the wolf one. Guess we got the eagle one already. Alright, and that's what we need. So with those two, we can now access the secret Umbrella Underground Laboratory. So in my next episode, we will head towards the laboratory. And we are on the final stretch of the game, everybody. So as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time at the top of this elevator.